This guy says that this is just proof expected goals is a load of rubbish. United were the better team against Liverpool. Well, I have to ask you, based on what? What metrics were Manchester United better than Liverpool in? Can you give me any whatsoever, or is it just merely vibes? But let's look at some more stats other than expected goals. We'll start out with the shooting chart. The left in red is Liverpool. The gray here, Manchester United. I want you to notice something. Look how Liverpool's are much more neatly central and in the penalty area. This is the best place to create goal-scoring opportunities. Manchester United's, now they do have a few in that area, but much more of them are from worse angles and several from the far side of the outside of the box. So by this, Liverpool looks a little bit better. Here's some more basic statistics. We have possession, which is probably not among the more important statistics, 53 to 47. Expected goals, FOTMOB does use a different method for calculating their expected goals, so it's a little lower than the expected goals philosophy, but 2.82 to 1.05, still in favor of Liverpool. Total shots, 19-13, in favor of Liverpool. On target, 6-4, in favor of Liverpool. Big chances, 4-3, in favor of Liverpool. Big chances missed, 3-2, Liverpool. Then we have passes completed. This one you could argue is not as important, but Liverpool still is far superior. Fouls, Manchester United fouled more, and Manchester United had more corners. Let's look at some others. All right, so here's some shots. Liverpool are better at both shots off target and on target. Now, the one thing that Manchester United did much better was blocked shots, 8-5. And this mattered because those blocked shots probably saved potentially at least one goal. And Liverpool had more shots in the area and more shots outside of the area. Now, here's the other one. Expected goals in the run of play. Liverpool has more. Expected goals from dead balls. Liverpool has more. Expected goals without penalty kicks. Liverpool has more. And this last one right here at the very bottom, expected goals on target. This is actually maybe one of the best stats because it actually assesses your finishing ability. Because what it's measuring is how likely is that shot at that point in the goal after it's shot likely to beat a goalkeeper and score. So it's not just measuring how often players score from a different position. It's measuring if it's a good shot, how likely is that to go in. Liverpool, 1.94 expected goals on target. Manchester United, 0.38. What does this suggest for us? It suggests that Onana had one of his best performances of the season and kept Manchester United in this game. And Manchester United might have been a little bit fortunate. Alisson maybe even a little bit poor even. I don't want to be too harsh on Alisson because I really don't think it was his fault for any of the goals, but it suggests maybe he shouldn't have been scored on. But I actually know why you guys hate expected goals so much. It's because you don't understand probability and statistics. You saw the score 2-2, and then you hear me, the stupid American, talking about how the expected goals showed that Liverpool maybe should have won 3-1. And you go, oh, he's an idiot. The score was 2-2. Manchester United were at least equally as good, but in your case, you said they're actually better than Liverpool this game. But this doesn't disprove expected goals at all. It just shows that you don't understand what they're actually assessing. They're assessing how many goals should we expect on average based on the quality of chances they create in that game. And here's the thing. One game is a very small sample size. So we should expect it to not always reflect through the score. But over the course of a large sample size, 1 or 2 full seasons, it usually evens out. Because Liverpool will also have games where they exceed their expected goals. So, for example, they'll have a game where they only have an expected of 1 goal, and they'll score 3. That happens. That's how things work. The reality is this. Manchester United are actually a victim of this in some other games. They actually probably should have had better results so far this season than they have. For one, their better team than their league position is. But luck has gone against them in a few games, and they've given up some goals. Two best examples I can come up with are the 2 corner kick goals they conceded, both of which are less than 0.01 expected goals. So they conceded twice on less than a 1% of 1% of a goal. Over a season, though, it will usually even itself out. Most teams actually get very, very close to their expected goals. Some of the best teams with the best strikers do occasionally exceed their expected goals because they have better players. That's where expected goals on target is useful. And Liverpool were better at that too.